Here's Trevor Lawrence. He's coming up a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Jags and the Bills, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities in the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Buffalo Bills. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, last week you and I were up at Wembley Stadium for the Jags and Falcons. This week the venue shifts about 12 miles east to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as the Jags, coming off a loss to Atlanta, look for a split here in the English capital.
And it won't be easy because that loss last week, now they stare down the Buffalo Bills, who have made this long trip with full intention of going home with a victory.
The Jags and Bills underway here in North London. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by a man who took that huge jump everyone had hoped for in year 2. One of the game's brightest young stars. And that's Trevor Lawrence.
Last year we got the Trevor Lawrence. So many tapped to be the savior of the Jaguars. He broke 4,000 yards for the first time and threw 25 touchdown passes and guided his team to the playoffs. This young man, he's been good since the first time he picked up a ball in Youth League. They expect nothing less from him again this season.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Lawrence will throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down and 2. But you look at this defense. This unit, 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
They give them 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. A give to Etienne running right. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A tackle made by Dorian Williams. 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence. Quick snap caught by Kirk. And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars first down as he'll get the ball down inside the 30. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Etienne once more. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time.
And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Christian Kirk, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. We see the Bills offense take the field here, and quarterback Josh Allen.
And it just feels like Allen has the Bills on the cusp of something great. Another 13-win season last year, and they're officially perennial favorites in the AFC. Behind that effort, continued excellence from one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Allen off the play fake. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Look at the big fella go. And down to the 27-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Allen. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Shoves him aside. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. The kick by Bass is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On 2nd down, Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. A shotgun snap and again the ETN. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd down and 9. Another tote for ETN. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage or mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That is caught. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 42. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Here's Lawrence. Looking middle, and that's complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Running out of the gun with ETN. To about the 26 here.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into
touchdown Jaguars! A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football, pick it up.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I have no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
On first down, right back to Etienne. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, Lawrence able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Lawrence. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne.
And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th of the year.
And the Jags will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Allen now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
From midfield, here's Allen.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The kick by Bass is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, BG, thanks very much, and welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Second down and a yard.
Now Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox.
And Knox is going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10.
To the air, Allen. It got his man, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Now Allen again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down. On play action, Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Allen.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Throwing now is Allen.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able.
That's going to be caught by Reed. Touchdown, Buffalo. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead to 21-17.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Lawrence.
A short throw to Ingram. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Taylor Rapp with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 45-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some room to work. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Allen going to fire quickly and give it to Diggs out wide. And Diggs will have a Bills first down as he takes it down to the 20-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. But clearly that was a design play. I just don't know that it was the right design
Hey, your holder, to have him pick it up and kind of be the power guy trying to run through the middle, everything has to go right for that to work.
You mean you weren't relying on just great blocking to get him through? You kind of think maybe he can help make his own way if he's an actual running back instead of the holder? Yeah, I thought the same thing.
They'll start on the ground, ETN, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 3rd and 3. They'll run with ETN. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Calling a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Now this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. On the slant, he's got Davis. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a couple. Play action. Now it's Allen. Out to the left here to Reed. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8. Allen. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Here's a give up the middle. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Allen will try to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space.
Second down and 4. On play action, Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Lawrence will throw. That is caught. And he is going to have the Jags first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. And to throw again is Lawrence.
His throw incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. To throw is Allen.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Allen.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He'll be hit down at the 43, 5 yards on the play. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting to OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
Throwing, Allen.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
This a quick pass to Davis.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Now Allen.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
So all eyes now on Tyler Bass.
2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third would win it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. From the right hash, this for the win. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And it's celebration time on that sideline
says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur in the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for Buffalo, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.